Love the dogs. Love the dogs. Love the dogs. Love the dogs. Oh, so we are going to. 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 So we are going to discuss about. 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 We are going to discuss about. So we are going to now discuss about. Uh, now we are going to discuss about. So we will talk about the patterns. We have already seen in class that we uh, patterns. Now, if I say 11 multiplied by 11, we get 1 to 1. Similarly, if I multiply this number, we get 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Can you guess if I multiply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, multiplied by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? What will be the number? See, if we have three digits here, we get 3 in the middle, and rest here also less to 1, 1. Similarly, we get 9 here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here also 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So the answer to this question. See how amazing this thing is. दूर दूर बाग मीलो दूर है वादियाँ। कर धुआं धुआं कर गए आते हैं में। कोई गली कर गए हैं की लाए बिना हो। समंदर पर मैं रुका नहीं इस शहर एक से गांव से। फिर से वही चला। मिट्टी जैसे सपने हैं किताबी पुतों पे क्यों झाड़ों पे आ जाते हैं। कितने सारे के कितने सारे सपने हैं ये किस तरह से मैंने तोड़े हैं छोड़े हैं। इन्हें साथ चले इन्हें लोग के चले हैं कभी डाल डाल कभी पात पात कभी दिन है रात कभी दिन दिन है क्या सच है क्या माया है दाता। है दाता। इधर उधर जाए किधर। पीछे तेरी यादें तेरी यादें। This will actually see. So let's start this once again. And what topic we are going to study about is making angles. How can we make the angles? That to me. Let's say I make this thing. Okay. Now I tell you to find the value of x degrees. How can you do that? Just go and take a protector. Okay. Not two protectors. One is sufficient. One is sufficient. So what we'll do that we just first of all before anything we'll put it in that point from where this line is made. Actually, this line should not be that thick because thick lines will lead to a bad graph. Similarly, we'll reduce the thickness of these two lines. Have we get? Uh, so we'll put it here. Okay. Now, because still we are not able to, we will rotate it, but that 0 degree has to converge with what? This particular line. One minute. It is not converging. Now it has converged. Acha, can you please tell me what this particular angle is? Hmm. Actually, it is very difficult to see. We'll enlarge it a bit, so that you are able to. Okay. Now, what is this particular value here? Can you check this value here? So it is coming from Z 180 degree. We are getting a 200. There are total 10 segments. So every one segment is 1 degrees. It is coming in between that thing. This means that 180 to 100 is 80 degrees. And it is coming 81, more than 81, but less than 82. So we get the answer of X as 81.5 degrees. We can write it as X is greater than equal to 81 degrees, but it is less than equal to 82 degrees. So X lies in between these two values. ठीक है? अच्छा, other thing, we can do this thing with here also. See, either you take it as zero or you take it as uh, there is no problem in that. ठीक है? From zero, we see that it is 81 and 81. So you don't need a complete protractor for that purpose. It can be solved with this thing also. So now we are going to, with the help of compass, we are going to actually make some angles. Compass. Acha, before we make something with a compass, let's first of all draw a line segment. Based on that line segment, we will be making something with the compass with the help of the compass. It's again a thick line, so we have to reduce that thing. So generally, you have to use a pencil which is okay. This we have done. Now, what we are going to do is we'll make angle 60-degree with the help of the compass. So how we are going to make that thing? Let's see. So we have made this thing. Now with the help of the chicken market, it doesn't matter how far you go. Now from here, again do the same thing. Acha, you will notice that this is a vegan, huh? So you have to reduce the size Also for this thing, now from here you make a small cut here. Okay, you're not reducing its size, or it's a default size. From here, I will make a small line segment that crosses here. This line segment is what actually required. ठीक है? Now, this seems interesting, but the interesting thing about this thing is if you measure the angle from here, you will find that it is exactly 60 degrees. Can you see that thing? Yeah. It is exactly on that same line. Right? Exactly on the same line. So this is what the 60-degree will look like. Okay. So now I think you all might have understood how the angle is made. Such a like we have made 60-degree. Can you make 15 degrees also? Hmm. See why this 60-degree actually is made because of that. We'll go into a bit detail of how this all happens. Okay, so we'll go with some theory part here now. So what happens when we actually make a circle? Certainly I can. So let's delete that thing to make something else. बिना इश्क मिठा ओ हो बिना इश्क मिठा हाय हाय. So make a line first. It's a small one. Okay. Now with the help of that, now with the help of this thing, we'll make a s- okay. Similarly, what we will do is I will duplicate it. When we have a circle, we have two circles, and one of the circle's center is this thing, other center is this thing. What we find is that we make this, we make this, what is this triangle? This is an equilateral triangle. What is the angle of an equilateral triangle? And that's why what we get the angle over here, nothing but it is 60 degrees. Okay? So that is the reason we get when we cut an arc, this arc with this arc, we get the angle as 60 degrees. Now, in the similar fashion, if we want 30 degrees, what we can do? It's a very, very simple thing. From the point, from the point, this 60 degrees is made, we can make a straight line falling on this thing. This means that this, however, this line is 90 degrees. One minute, let me enlarge it a bit because I'm finding it a bit difficult. Getting selected. So here we make an angle 90 degrees. This thing is 60 degrees. What is this angle? This is nothing but this is 30 degrees. So we actually made 30 degrees out of nothing. Simply, we can do what this, from this we make an arc, and from this we make an arc. This thing, we make this thing, we draw perpendicular, and whatever we get, that is the 30 degrees. Correct? Again, we can you make 90 degrees now? How can you make 90 degrees? It's very simple. It's actually very simple. If you can see from this figure, you realize from this point, if I draw the circle, it will be like this thing. And from this point, if I draw the circle, it will be like this thing. They cut at this thing. What is the middle point as this thing? If we draw a straight line from these 2 points, what we get is 90 degrees. Correct? Now, some other thing also. Uh, now, how can we make 15 degrees? 30 degrees is okay, 90 degrees, 60 degrees, everything is okay. Now, imagine what funda we can use, what fundamental we can actually use for making 15 degrees here. What can we do here? See, we have already that in the figure itself. We can use that thing for actually getting 15 degrees. If I can make 75 degrees, I can easily make 15 degrees. Hmm. So how can we make 75 degrees? See, in this figure, we have this as 30 degrees. Hmm. What if I don't know why this is happening. Okay, that was a problem. It is resolved, and we will take this a bit lower. Okay, reduce the size a bit. What we are going to do now is we extend this line. This particular line will extend. Okay. If I extend this line, can you guess what the value of this angle is? This becomes 150 degrees, correct? Also, what we can do here is if I draw one line from here at 90 degrees to this radius line, what we get here is this cuts. So what is this angle? What is this angle? Sorry, one thing I missed actually. This this line is 150 degrees. I don't need to make this angle. So I have to just remove this thing. Mhm. Okay. So this becomes 150 degree. Now I have to make a bisector to this thing. How I can make that thing? With the help of the compass itself. If I take the compass at this point, okay, and now from this, if I take this length and see how beautiful it will be. I cut this thing. Okay. Now compass is gone. I have 2 points here. I have 2 points here. And now with the help of the line segment, I will take this point, make a line segment here. Let's change this color because there are so many confusing line segments here. Ah, now, what I'm going to do now is I will enlarge this thing. Okay. And what you can see from here, this beautiful thing is nothing. This angle is nothing but 15 degrees. Huh? So if you want to make 15 degrees, you can do in this manner. Hmm. What if you require 75 degrees? From this point, draw a perpendicular directly to this line segment, this blue line segment. Huh? So whatever this angle is, this is 75 degrees. Can you make half of the 15 degrees? That can also be made in the same manner as I have made it for 15 degrees. Because if we have 15 degrees, this means that this particular, but it becomes, the triangle becomes so much complicated that it becomes difficult for us to. Okay. So, thank you.